'Tis the season, but for many of us, it has us just feeling like we're spending a lot more than we really ought to. Today, I'm going to share my 15 clever hacks for saving money so that you end up on the nice list and your wallet says, thank you. So my very first thing, you need to make a line item or several in your budget for holiday related items like travel, gifts, hosting if you're doing that, anything seasonal related to the holidays that we're in right now. And if you don't have a budget already, you need to start one immediately. A budget is the cornerstone of your finances. And it's not like they change the holidays every year. You know exactly when they're coming. So next year, plan ahead a little better and start actually putting these items in your budget earlier so that you can start saving a little bit each and every month so that by the time the season rolls around, you're prepared. Now, the second thing you need to do, you need to shop sales and you need to make sure you are actually sticking to your budget. You know, the budget we just set in step number 1. So set that budget and now stick to it. Number 3, always search for online discounts, promo codes, coupons, you name it. Just spend a few minutes before you hit that button to purchase something to find a discount, because I guarantee there's probably one out there. I was literally just able to save 30% on my order on Shutterfly a few weeks ago just by doing this very simple exercise. So always look for promo codes, but especially during the holidays, there are tons of promo codes available. Number 4, lower your expectations. So what do I mean by that? I mean, don't go out and get into debt just to buy the newest, latest, greatest thing that they say is, on trend this season for your loved ones, when the reality is it really is the thought that counts, especially in the holidays. And if they only care about the size of the gift or the amount you spent, probably not a very good relationship anyway. So lower your expectations, especially when it comes to kids in particular. They don't care if it came brand new from the box or if it's gently used. That's not what the holidays are about. So don't stress and don't go into debt just for the holidays. Number 5, set new traditions. If your family is like mine, a lot of the kids, we've just grown up. When it comes to Christmas and we all get together, we each bring one gift. We set a gift amount, maybe it's $25, maybe it's $50, and we all just bring one gift already wrapped, we put it on the tree, and then we all take turns opening a random gift. Just bring one gift and set a new tradition. Number 6, I kind of touched on this previously, but when it comes to gift giving, don't be afraid of secondhand gifts. Now, I'm not saying you re-gift. What I'm saying is don't be afraid of consignment shops. Shop in places that may have some wonderful options out there. And again, some gently used items that you know will be well received, especially by younger kids. Think creatively here. Think on some ways that you can save a little bit of money. And again, you don't have to do all of your holiday shopping at a consignment shop, but maybe there are some people that you can shop for and you can find a great bargain and find them something that they will still love. Okay, now my 7th hack, use cash only. That's right. If you are like many folks who tend to overspend when they're using that plastic, just bring cash. And so what you would do is you would set that budget from step 1, and then you would only bring the cash in hand that you have allotted for the gifts or whatever it is you're going out to buy for the holidays, and just spend that. And if you don't have the cash, you don't buy it. And that's going to help keep you on track. Set a budget and then only shop with the cash so that you're forced to make those decisions about whether or not something really is worth purchasing. Now, my 8th hack. If you are hosting a holiday party, which tends to happen to many of us, shop in bulk where possible. Now, you may already be a member of one of those, large bulk stores, or you may not be, but this is a great time to try it out for free. They usually have a trial period, totally free. You just go in, you let them know, hey, I'm not a member, I just want to sign up, and they'll let you shop for the day, and you try it out. And this is the best part. You're going to buy in bulk what you actually need, say for, hosting, and you can buy more paper towels or toilet paper or whatever you're going to go through. And then if you don't love it, there's no commitment. But you bought the items that you actually would need and you would actually go through because you are hosting people for the season. So try it out, see if you like it. And now my 9th hack. This goes back to hosting. If you are hosting for the holidays, ask everyone to participate by bringing either a food or a drink item. There is a huge burden on somebody who's hosting for the holidays anyway, if you think about it. I think it's just out of courtesy in general whenever you're invited to a holiday party to offer. But if that's not the case and that's not the norm, perhaps in your family, just flip the script a little bit and ask people to bring something. Ask them to bring maybe a favorite dish of theirs because you know that it'll get eaten. Number 10. This one can be a little controversial depending on how you feel about your holiday parties, but skip the alcohol. Alcohol is extremely expensive, especially when you factor in the number of people that might be attending a holiday party, right? If you're talking 10, 15 plus people, alcohol is a huge expense. Now, if this is a norm, perhaps, and maybe an expectation, I have one of two ways that you can go about doing this. If there are people who are pushing back and really want alcohol, then just kindly let them know that they can bring alcohol as long as they're bringing enough to share with other people. And then the other way to remedy that is maybe alter the time you're hosting a party. So if you normally have, holiday party at 6 p.m., maybe change it to 1 p.m. so that it actually lowers the expectation of alcohol being involved. We tend to think of a nighttime gathering as more of a drinking time, so by moving it to earlier in the day, you'll lower those expectations. And if you don't offer alcohol, it won't feel weird to you or your guests if that's what you're used to. Number 11, where possible, do a group gift. So for example, let's say you really want to buy something for your mom and dad this year, or you and your 2 other siblings decide you're going to get in on the gift together versus you all buying something separately. That's fantastic. Now here's what you need to do. You need to have a budget already in mind and not go over that even if you are combining finances with anybody else to buy a better gift. And what you also need to remember is you don't need to get that much more extravagant just because more people are participating. So if you set a budget of $50, stick to that $50 budget. And maybe perhaps, between you and 2 siblings, you find a gift that you all agree is just great for mom and dad this year and it's $100. Well, that's fantastic because when you split that 3 ways, you're only spending a little over $33 on a gift for mom and dad instead of $50. So it actually can cause some significant savings depending on the amount we're talking. Okay, number 12. When possible, just get creative and make gifts for people. Now, I am not particularly crafty. I am not very artistic. My husband is far more skilled in that arena. However, if you're able to sew or crochet or maybe you weld something or you can build something or paint something, whatever it is, if you can create something for somebody else and give that as a gift, I would highly suggest you do it. Especially if you haven't done it before. I remember several years back, I decided to just bake goods for family members, and they were a huge hit. And again, it's a labor of love. It's the thought that counts, and they tend to enjoy it better when they know it's something that you put the time in to make specifically for them. Number 13, utilize matching price policies. Many retailers will offer you the discounted price if you can find a better price somewhere else. So if you go to some, store and they say, "Oh, best price guarantee," and you actually find a lower price advertised somewhere else, typically you just follow their policies. It usually involves bringing the receipt back and the ad or whatever they want as proof, and then voila, that is money saved. And all you had to do was just a little bit of research on your part. Which brings me to number 14. Use websites like Ebates or Honey where they give you these discounts and they do a lot of the legwork for you. Pro tip, use a site like Honey or Retail Me Not for your discount code, and then before you go and make your purchase, you go on Ebates to then make the purchase to get the money back while using your discount code, and that, my friends, is utilizing all of your resources. And the last hack, number 15, for the holiday season, try to increase your income, even if it's just a little bit, for the holidays, so that you have an extra buffer to buy a little more for friends, family members, whatever gifts you might want to do this year, or if it just comes down to wanting to have a little extra to decorate the house, for example. And that's it. Those are my 15 hacks for staying debt-free this holiday season. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a like and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Here on Dollar for Dollar, we talk about personal finances, and we cover a wide range of topics including investing, real estate, and today we were talking about how to stay debt-free during the holidays because it felt applicable. So stay tuned for more content like this. And if you did get any value out of this video, do leave me a comment below and let me know, what is your favorite part about the holiday season? I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much. I will catch you on the next video.